Hello Sagittarius, welcome back to Fifi's Tarot Readings. I hope you're all feeling amazing and also Happy New Year. For those that are new to my channel, a very, very warm welcome. Cross watchers, you are definitely welcomed here as well. And for those that are returning, thank you very much. Welcome back. So Sagittarius, your time is very valuable and I do want to honor it. So let's jump straight into it. I will clear the deck. And as the title does suggest, it is for those that are not in contact and what will be your person's next move. So if you're curious or perhaps you feel inclined to make the first move, this is really great for those that are on a break or a permanent disconnection, or perhaps there is someone that you're not talking to, but maybe you're admiring them at a distance, so nothing has happened yet. But you just want to know what is their next move, or as I say, what is the heads up for both of you, especially you Sagittarius. And more importantly, if they do make a move, what energies are they bringing with them? So let's get a good shuffle here first. For Sagittarius, please. Two more. Last one. Excellent. All right. For Sagittarius, please. January 2022, everything and anything that Sagittarius should know about for their highest good and only for their highest good. Let's see. Oh, wow. 8 of Wands. You might actually receive a message. Okay, let's see. Two more. Last one. Highlighted message there. All right, Sagittarius, here we go. Let's see what we have as the highlighted message. Not surprised I'm seeing this. We have the High Priestess Pisces energy here. It seems that someone is admiring you from far away, or perhaps you are admiring them. Whether you are in connection or not, the feelings are still there, and there definitely could be some type of soul connection, perhaps in the 5D world where we start to feel each other's energy, but we dismiss it as our imagination, or we dismiss it as wishful thinking. But the High Priestess is she or he who already knows. The High Priestess can read between the lines, and I feel that this connection is kind of shrouded with a bit of mystery, a bit of secrets here, but I feel it's almost like that perhaps your person, or you Sagittarius, if you can relate to this, are kind of keeping your feelings to yourself and not really revealing it to the person, at least yet. Yeah, there definitely could be a bit of hesitancy to open up to this person, Sagittarius, for whatever reason that you have, but I feel like this person's also keeping their feelings to themselves, but they're definitely admiring you from far away. Yeah, and perhaps they're not saying anything because, you know, for whatever reason this person has, and you know who this person is because, as I said, it's the person that you're not in contact with. You know, are they going to make a move and all this? What's their next move? This even could be just fear of rejection or of your reaction, but it is it's looking quite promising. At the bottom of the deck we have the Star, so we already start off with 2 major arcanas, and this is a Star ruled by Aquarius, which is the card of destiny, of healing, of hope, faith and renewal. But it's pretty clear here that whoever you are thinking about, it's pretty evident they're thinking about you, but it's almost like, well, this is my person, this is my dream come true. But yet there is a reason. I really want to know, why is it that yet they're not making a move? I actually want to see, will they? Yeah, I think because things did not end very well between the both of you, or at least you or your person are experiencing their own, you know, your own endings here with the 10 of Swords. That is Gemini energy. It is considered like the worst card in the deck, but it's like when we hit rock bottom with ourselves and with relationships here, where we're feeling quite betrayed here, quite cheated by the person, by the situation. It is about loss, endings, separation and divorce, but we do have the Sun coming up because when this rolls over, we get the Ace, which is clarity, which is a brand new start. So it's almost like they're wishing here to have a brand new start. You know, there's a calm after the storm here, and I feel like they absolutely would like a new start. The only thing here with the 7 of Swords, more Aquarius energy, is I'm just getting 2 messages, is that kind of like what's covering this relationship is lack of trust, and there is a lot of hurt here. And they definitely would love to make a move. I'm not seeing it yet. I would like to see it in the main reading. That's yet to be determined though. But it's almost like they're keeping their feelings to themselves, and they could have spent quite a long time in the last few weeks of last year, 2022, at least just lying to themselves or denying their feelings that you are their person, that there are feelings there. Absolutely. Now, as another wish that they would like to have though, with you is the Three of Pentacles. That's Capricorn energy, which is collaboration, it's teamwork, it's being on the same page. More importantly, it's face-to-face meetings here. Some of you may have been married to this person. You may have actually met them also through your studies, connected to your finances, employment. That's not for all of you, but this is at least just being on the same page. Clearly in the past there wasn't. There was a huge imbalance, and that Three of Swords, Libra energy, can definitely already indicate to me that we had perhaps a third party interference of some sort. It literally could be infidelity. It could have been just at least a family member or a co-worker, a friend, something or someone here that ultimately was interfering. There was a lot of mystery and secrets around it, but there's a lot of damage yet to be done. So yes, your person would love, absolutely, it would be ideal for them to move towards you, but they're actually holding back here. And the other one I wanted to mention with that Seven of Swords is that there is complete lack of trust, right? So it's almost like if they do come back, there's a lot of hesitancy on your part, or at least a lot of apprehension. So we'll get to the main messages, is the Seven of Pentacles. So that is Taurus energy, and it's a really beautiful card. It's actually a positive card on its own, meaning yes, this person is kind of wishing that they would like to replant the seed, nourish the connection, this time honor it, and really elevate it to the star energy of the card here. The question is though, I think you're contemplating that if they ever did come back, is it worth it? Is it going to pay off, or are you just going to end up with another sword metaphorically lodged in your back though? We have the Strength card. That is ruled by Leo. So this whole situation is not really saying, it's not about controlling or killing or, you know, dominating the lion. It's just about taming the lion here. So if there's any anger that we have inside of us, now is the time to kind of speak more of unconditional love with ourselves instead of fanning the flames here. Now I see here that both of you are definitely probably not talking to each other. Both are holding back. But your person though, it's taking their almighty strength though. They would love, if they had more courage, if they had more bravery, to actually approach you and say, can we talk about what I did, about everything that happened though. And again, I always say that the Strength card always says to approach the situation with honey instead of vinegar. In other words, approach it softly, without aggression. They certainly do not want to argue with you though, but I suppose approaching it that way can offer some clarity here as well, if you do want to hear from them. We've got the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. So this is the Master Manifester. It points to brand new beginnings. And I think here what you're questioning is, do I even have that inner strength? Do I still have that unconditional love here to start something brand new with this person? I mean, it's almost like, how can we move on and start fresh from this and from this? We can't definitely ignore this. Absolutely not. So the Seven of Wands, Leo energy, but I think that's you kind of like in defensive mode, feeling a very, like your barriers are very tight. It's like you're willing to listen, but only at an arm's length here. More, please. The Page of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Probably the most artistic and creative person we can imagine. This definitely could be you. But that's the thing, you know, I am seeing already, perhaps they want to reach out to you with a genuine apology here. But the thing is, it's almost like, not that you're looking down at them like in a very bad way, but you're kind of looking perhaps in retrospect of everything that they did was so emotionally immature, even for their age. That's the thing. For some of you, there could be children involved here. So it's almost, that's why they're telling you to approach everything a little bit more delicate now. But we do have messages that are fueled by love. They are backed by emotions here. And it's all about replanting that seed. How is this making you feel? So we'll go to the beating heart of your reading is Justice. And note how the scales are completely balanced. This is ruled by Libra. So there could be a topic here, or a hot topic or conversation here about some legalities, some separation, divorce, signing some papers here. For example, you know, this couldn't have happened between the both of you, or if your person here had their third party and they're probably going through a divorce right now, going through some legalities here, and it probably needs their almighty strength to get through this though. But what I like is that Justice, like the Seven of Pentacles, is a positive card on its own. It actually means yes, it means more apologies, conversations that are backed by facts, and really having the courage to look at you and make up for lost time here as well. The Hanged Man. Pisces energy. Got a lot of major arcanas already. So the more majors we have, it means that things are going to arrive a lot more sooner, because maybe it's like, let's not waste any more time. Let's make it, things happen right now because you're more than ready, but you're seeing things from all different angles here. Things are in suspension. It's kind of like in limbo. Even if it feels like this is a permanent breakup or you're just on a break, things are still all up in the air. There is lack of clarity, which I'm seeing here. Perhaps it is a desire to have a conversation with you. So this doesn't come to a halt anymore. I see that you're uncertain though, but this also comes with a level of personal sacrifice where they're going to have to muster up their courage, face you, and perhaps the only courage that Spirit is asking you is to probably sit down and listen. You don't actually have to do anything. Let's see. We also have the Knight of Wands. So we've got Sagittarius, that's you, but we also have Aries and we have Leo. This is my traveling night. It's also my call to action night. So it seems here that it will directly impact you, that they do want to take action towards you. And it's almost like, I think you're more curious though. It's not like you're 100% in, because I'm not really seeing a lot of cups. And the more cups I see, the more emotions, the more adoration, the more love there is. I think you're just keeping them at arm's length. The Knight of Wands is curious, just like the Page of Wands here. So it's almost like I feel like you're going to meet them in the middle, just to listen, just to hear them out. And then, you know, you'll go back, you know, home and think about it though. One thing you do not want is this person to be wishy-washy, like in and out of your life. That is something that you definitely don't want to repeat or even put up with in 2023. Interesting though. In the near future, we do have the Fool. Aries energy. It is the first card, unnumbered, 0 in the major arcana. So we have all majors here. So it's like the bravery, the inner strength here to face you, to make things right, to right all the wrongs they have done, and here they come. So I actually really wanted to see though, because there was a lot of inaction here, which is what's unseen, but I wanted to know at least, are they going to do something about it? And yes, they are. The Fool is taking that leap of faith here. There's a lot of action cards here. They do want to reclaim the innocence, although I think it would be near impossible if this is your last memory of them, especially here. So in other words, you know, it is about brand new beginnings, taking that leap of faith here, trying to be brave and all that. But I think it's like, it has to start off on a different platform, different foot. Both, especially your person, has to show how much they have changed. It's got to be better than before, so this does not happen. In the outcome, it's looking quite favorable. We have another major arcana with the Wheel of Fortune. Could be dealing with the Taurus, Leo. We also have Aquarius and we have Scorpio. This is about brand new cycles. Leaving the past behind. No more feeling at the bottom of the wheel here, or that you keep getting the raw deal, not just with this person, but with anyone else or in life in general here. So it's about brand new cycles. It's about moving forward. In fact, the last line is all about moving forward, and this is their desire, especially what they want with you. So yeah, no more feeling at the bottom of the wheel, but they want now that wheel to start turning. And once the wheel turns, it gets faster, faster, and faster. But it is the card of destiny, of fate, just like the Star card. So let's see. Let's see what's going to happen. I want to add more on these messages for you, Sagittarius. Yeah, I just split the deck. 7 of Wands again. So they know that your barriers are very, very high. And you're kind of like in defense mode, but not in a bad way. It's just self-protection. You want to protect your energy here as well. You certainly do not want anyone to disturb your peace. So let's see. 2 more. This indeed could be a brand new cycle. I mean, everything's kind of pointing, you know, the outcome is always really, really important here. And we are seeing a new cycle moving forward. Let's see. Well, at least this is definitely what they want with you. 2 more. Last one. All right, here we go. So we already know their move. Bottom of the deck is very promising, is the 9 of Cups, Pisces energy here. This is all about a wish fulfillment, wishes being granted. So you've got 2 wish cards, the big one being the Star and this minor one here being the 9 of Cups. This is more of those smaller personal wishes here. It's also about celebration of coming together though. So for those that really want to hear from your person, if you're really curious, this may offer a lot of emotional contentment. It's like we don't need the 10, we don't even need the ace. We're happy with this 9 and build upon it together as a team. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Very strong Virgo energy, but could be a Capricorn or a Taurus. This shows a passage of time. It's actually my favorite night as well, because this kind of shows that, believe it or not, yes, they are coming back a lot more loyal, grounded, practical, and they want to present with you something a lot more solid, a lot more promising, yes, just because they are holding there the Ace of Pentacles, but it's almost about the element of let's move slowly. There's no need to rush here. In fact, yes, you know, their actions here could be very, you know, led by their passion and their love for you, but the responsible thing here to do would be to move very slowly towards you. From the 9, we go to the 10 of Cups, more Pisces energy. That is reconciliation. That's the happily ever after. Definitely huge emotional contentment here, about commitment, engagement, marriage, children, or a blended family here as well. And I'm seeing here that with the World, really promising, isn't it? And the 5 of Wands, Leo energy, this is actually the end of what? Confrontation, of conflicts, of clash of egos, of people meddling in this relationship, of outside influence here as well. And also the end of selfish behavior, because the World is actually the last card of the major arcana. So you've got the first and the last card. And this is all about the congratulations. It's the end of a tough cycle here, which again, we're showing cycles, but where there is an ending, there's a brand new beginning here as well. So this is looking, it's actually looking really promising here. I just think that, I think in due time, it's how do I learn to trust this person again, and is it worth it? Let's see, let's talk about the 7 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune again. I think you want change, but it almost has to be fair, it has to be right. We start with the Wheel of Fortune, we end with the Wheel of Fortune, sandwiched in the middle is justice. Yeah, I think the only thing you want is the truth. And then you'll make up your mind here as you think about it during the Hanged Man phase. So both of you want change with each other, but it has to be correctly. It has to be done right. So let's talk about the Strength card. Is the Lovers, Gemini energy. Yeah. Often the Lovers can actually indicate, yes, this is a soulmate relationship here. We've probably known each other before in past lives, but the love is actually still there. It's about mutual feelings here as well, is that both of you want change. You both want to move forward, but there's a lot of buts on your end, in other words, but how's this going to work out? What about what you did in the past? How can I learn to trust you again? So they're going to have to prove to you a lot through their actions, not just words here. So we've got a lot of majors here. It's going to be a pretty powerful month for you, Sagittarius. Let's talk about the Magician. So they want a brand new beginning, and here they come to offer you the Ace of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yep, that's a solid new beginning, and all aces indicate a brand new beginning. It's almost like it is, here we go, we got something promising, and then you're like, hang on a second, let me think about this. Maybe I do want this to move forward, but we'll see, because you don't have to, you know, take this person back as an actual couple. Maybe it's just the chance to make amends, forgive each other and move forward, but definitely they are going to be making a move, and it's all based on their feelings towards you. Let's talk about the Page of Cups. Yeah. Part of the message here is the 5 of Cups, Scorpio energy. This is about major regret, where they're feeling guilty, embarrassed, and ashamed. You are you're still disappointed in your person. That's not going to change anytime soon. At least not for the next 5 months, but they know that how disappointed you are in them as well. It's almost like they cannot believe what they've done. Even at their age, they thought what I did was stupid. Maybe I can accept it from an 8 or a 10-year-old, but not from me. So it's 5s are about changes and challenges, but it's also about regret here, which is why we're getting some genuine apologies. The Justice here is clarified by the Hierophant. This is about commitment, it's about marriage. There's definitely a hot topic of divorce that's been happening here as well. So for example, let's put a story out there. If your person ended this, or if they chose someone else, or if they left you, that was instant regret over here, because I think it's catching up to them now about what they had with you. The potential they knew that it had for the past, the present, and the future is really kind of, you could almost say, emotionally strangling them right now. So they want to do the right thing here with you, perhaps even go down a traditional route and recommit to you. But they want to prove to you through actions, though, because we realize that talk can be very, very cheap, right? So let's talk about the Hanged Man. Page of Pentacles. Very strong Capricorn energy. This could also be a Taurus or a Virgo. Again, we've got the Page of Pentacles, which is, for me, more about face-to-face communication. You may be a little bit hesitant at the start. So I'm seeing a little bit of resistance from you, and it's you're not doing it on purpose though. It's just that you don't want to get hurt again, or at least open up those old wounds. Feels like we're rubbing salt into it, right? Someone here also could be going back to study or continuing their studies. It kind of happens all together. I should be studying, but you know, my person's commanding my attention here. I see here that they do want to offer you something, and I think the main conversation will be about their deep regret about what they've done in the past. Let's talk about that Knight of Wands. In hopes, fears and wishes is a Five of Pentacles. So that is Taurus energy. Yeah, I think the big regret here is that they gave you the cold shoulder, especially in this, either you were either very committed to this person, or you were married, and here it feels like they ghosted you, they left, they did a runner, they chose someone else, or they had someone else's back over you here as well. This couldn't have been someone that they thought that couldn't have been in and out of your life and get away with it. And Sagittarius is always going to be there waiting for me. But then when they came back, there was a closed door. And there still is a closed door. They're going to really have to be very patient and earn your trust. But they are worried though, because this is part of hopes and fears, is that you're going to give them the cold shoulder now. Which of course you have every right to, because we can forgive, but we don't have to take everyone back though. The only thing I do appreciate is that they're seeing the situation as it is, and they are very regretful about it. Let's talk about the Fool in the near future is the Three of Wands. Aries energy. So this is very interesting because it's all Aries. Not that they have to be here, but your person will be making their move towards you, and it is genuine. They're just waiting for the right time, and the right time for them could be when I feel more confident, or maybe I'll do it on a Friday or on a special day associated with you, Sagittarius, because they left two decisions behind, but they are holding on to one. Metaphorically, that ship there represents you, and it's like, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, I'm going to go for it, and they will. Having the World and also the Three of Wands is considered a very good omen, very lucky for you, but they want change. I just want to see, how are you going to respond to this? King of Swords. Sword is pointing down. So I don't really think that you're going to give them much. You may meet them in the middle, at least halfway, but I think it's all the more of the energy here that you want to listen first, study their body language, study everything that they're saying before you actually say yes or no to this person. In fact, they may think that you're kind of going a little bit cold towards them, you're not showing emotion, but you're not doing it on purpose. It's more that you just don't want to get emotionally invested until you find out the truth, their intentions here as well. The King and the Queen of Swords is all about talking about the truth, and that's the only thing you want. One more, please. The Nine of Swords, Gemini energy. Yeah, I would say it's not worth losing sleep over this, because I can already tell you here that they are coming back with good intentions. But sometimes this happens when we are afraid of making the wrong decision here. See, there's a lot of indecisiveness on your part about whether to have a reconciliation with this person, the Six of Cups. So let's split the energy and let's see what's going on in your mind. Yep, Judgment. More Scorpio energy. So I believe that in due time with Judgment, I have to say it, I think you're inclined with that Seven of Pentacles, that's behind it again. And in front of it, we have the Six of Swords. I believe in due time, very slowly, that, because it's a card of resurrection, that you may actually give this person a second chance. But this is, I think you're going to think about it first. You probably need a few days, a few weeks, however much time you need, because Judgment is about second chances. It's about resurrection. It's bringing something back to life again. And this is your call, and I think you're going to make the right decision. But this is going to be a slow process, and I think your person knows that, especially, you know, the damage that they have caused, because trust has been severed here. We're seeing two cards here, Three of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, meeting face to face. But I think in the end, I think you're going to at least one more time, give them one more chance, but really going to, you know, kind of scrutinize and watch everything that they're doing. I would be doing the same as well. But we are seeing your person is definitely coming back. Their next move here is to rekindle this and offer you that Ace of Pentacles here as well. And do the right thing, do right by you as well. So it's really interesting though, because everything is kind of spelling towards brand new beginnings. But yeah, I think this is more about, well, prove it to me and prove it through your actions. But I really like this. I do appreciate people that want to right their wrongs. They want to fix something. At least they want to do it right by you. So Sagittarius, this is quite interesting. This is what I have for you. And I wish you the very, very best. I will see you in the next couple of days with a fresh new reading, brand new topic. And I thank you for joining me, and also Happy New Year. Until next time, bye.